I'll just come right out and say it. The Constitution of the United States of America.
Okay.
The supreme law of the land.
Okay.
The Constitution.
Are you filming me?
Of course. This
Okay.
is, you have no right to privacy. This is a public building.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure you're being filmed.
Oh, there's cameras.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to get this straight. The city council legislates and executes.
In fact, let me find a document. Hang on.
Okay.
Document. Hang on.
Okay.
Document. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. No. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No. No, ma'am. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Today, pretty good.
I don't know. Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Is something going on? Did you get called? Did you call him?
I called.
For what?
I felt uncomfortable.
Well, all I'm doing is filming and talking to the Christina. She's told me to hold on. And I'm in a public building. I have a right to film, freedom of the press.
Okay.
Maybe somebody's heard of it here, the First Amendment. See, I was asking her if she had the supreme law of the land, the Constitution. She hasn't. She doesn't have it, right? So that's why she's confused. She doesn't understand that she's a public servant, which has no right to privacy. But you're Officer Peligrino, 1327, and you would be? Selsky, 1317? All right. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable
Thank you.
or anything like that. Was it the camera or was it me?
Well, I taught high school for a really long time, and anybody who comes in and won't take off their sunglasses and hat and wears a backpack is something that we were trained as teachers to be wary of. So that was my first sense of being uncomfortable. It wasn't necessarily you, it was just all of the signs. Plus you're holding the phone and taping me.
I mean, you don't turn on the news?
No, actually, I don't. I make the news. I don't feel like
You
watching
make the news? You're making the news right now, for sure. Did you take an oath, officer? No comment?
The bank will request that you remove your sunglasses.
They can request anything they want. This is City Hall. Everybody here has a duty to serve me unless I commit a crime.
Well, my duty first is to my own protection, in my opinion.
So you're self-serving. You're not serving the people, you're serving yourself. You admit it.
I
You're going to be a rock star.
am not admitting that I serve myself
You just
first.
did. I'm going to need an incident report. I'm going to need an incident number. Since I see you made an incident report. There's going to be one. Don't.
Call number?
I want something, yeah, because I know there's going to be a record of
Put it in my
it.
car for me.
I can stand anywhere I want.
Well, I'm not getting in to write it down when you stand over there.
Oh, well, I mean,
There, and I'll write it down for you.
Corporal Joost.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm trying to get a number, and this officer thinks that he can tell me where I can stand and where I can't stand. Okay. See, this is a problem, right? He has no reasonable articulable suspicion to suspect me of a crime, and yet he's ordering me where I can stand. Okay. This is unacceptable.
In relation to what?
I can walk around his car and take pictures all I want. He's in the course of his official duty, and I'm asking for an incident report or a call number or something, and he's telling me I have to stand in front of his car. That's unacceptable. He cannot give orders to the people. Can you correct your officer? Because I want to stand wherever I want.
As long as you're not putting yourself in harm's way, that's their biggest concern is cars coming in and out of here and kind of like fools.
Yeah, but he has no reason to believe that I'm going to harm him.
No, not harm him.
Well,
doesn't want you to get ran over, is what I'm sure
well,
the issue is.
no, he said he wasn't going to step in his car with me standing right there to write it down. See, he's worried about his safety, and that's what is irritating me. Yeah. Press on. Assemble forth. Amble about. This is one of the people. I'm at the Cedar Park Police Department. There's shadows cast on this department right now. Several shadows. It looks like they've got some unfinished work over here going on. A pile of stones. A pile of unfinished work. Yep, I'm gonna go find out some badge numbers and names of officers, their correct spelling and stuff from maybe it's Beth working in here. I don't know if it's going to be the same lady, but I met Beth before. This is not a tobacco-free zone apparently, but the annex is. So we'll see. They're quick to come out here, huh? And help me. Oh.
Hi, how can I help you, sir?
Good morning. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful. Can I ask your name first of all?
It's Officer Hester.
Oh, you're an officer.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. I have an easy question for you. This is just a civics question, but like this is public property here that we're in, right?
Yeah, it's open for the public.
No, but I mean I'm making a specific distinction between public property and public access. This is public property owned by the public, correct?
I don't know, I mean, it's owned by the city.
Well, the public owns the city. You don't know you're an officer and you don't know what public property is?
Well, what are you trying to get to, though? I mean, what are you trying to...
Well, it's just, okay, I want to compare, like...
We can lock the doors, it's not...
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can lock the doors and let no one in.
Closed, it's not open for the public then.
Right. But
So that's...
that's not what I'm getting at. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm not trying to trap you or anything like that. This is just an easy, simple for some fourth graders, okay, so that they can get an answer from an officer, right? And I'm just making a distinction, like, let's say that you didn't like my hat, or you didn't like my sunglasses, or that I had a backpack on, could you ask me to leave?
No.
No. Okay. See, it's a really simple question, officer. I wasn't trying to trap you. Okay, we're done with that.
Okay.
But now, I wanted to get some officers' name and badge numbers, and all I have is their car numbers.
Oh. Well, I mean, not everybody is assigned like a certain vehicle.
Oh, they don't all
Yeah,
drive
they
the same vehicle every day?
No.
Oh,
We
okay.
have a pool of cars. So they may not even be that officer that was in that car.
Okay, then I can go about it a different way then.
Yeah.
Now let's
Their
say,
name. I mean, you can always go up and ask them, or just look in their uniform. It should be displayed.
I wish it was that easy. I've heard officers tell me that before, but then when you're actually out in the field, generally they don't. They walk away real fast. They mumble it under their breath. They, point to their name tag when you're 20 feet away, and they say, read it as they walk away. That's what I've been running into here in this town a lot, is officers just don't really want to identify themselves very clearly, and, it's no big deal. I can come in here. I've done it before. But now, yesterday I was filming And I know like the time, and or I'm sorry, it was on Monday at at Happy Tails Pet Resort. There was a call for something there, but I'm not sure what the call was for. But I have like the time. I don't know exactly when they arrived, but I know when I was there and while it was going on. And I know the place and the address, and I was wondering if I could find out what the call was for.
Okay. Yeah, you can get that.
Oh, do I have to fill out a request? I mean, you can't just go look in your book and just tell me the call was for this. I mean,
No,
you don't have that info?
No, we can't just send it out or give it out just like that. It has to go through our legal department first.
Okay.
Just if there's anyone that's on there that might be juvenile, we need to protect their names.
No. I just want to know what the call was for.
I know, but I can't determine like what's important. Like it has to go through. You can put the request in, then it has to go through legal.
Okay.
And as soon as it's put through legal, you can get a copy of it.
Would it be different if I was involved in the call? It would be different, then you could tell me?
I'm sorry?
It would be different, you could tell me if I was involved?
Yes.
Okay, well, there's a different incident, and I have a call number from yesterday at City Hall, and I don't think there's an incident report filed. I think it was just a call.
Okay.
But I did want to know what was said on the call.
You were on the call though.
No, I'm not the one who called.
Oh.
They called about me. Because I did kind of trick you, officer. I was at City Hall yesterday with this hat and these sunglasses and this very backpack with this very phone. And the director of customer service called the police on me because she felt uncomfortable because of this hat, these sunglasses, and this backpack. And she thought that she had the right to refuse me service based on my First Amendment right to expression, which you very clearly indicated they couldn't do.
Okay.
Right? And so she called the police, and of course there was no report because there was no crime.
Usually if an officer comes up to you, they should have, if you had questions about why they were out there talking to you, they should have told you that.
Yeah, but I want the truth. Officers are allowed to lie, and they do it all the time. I want the truth, and I want to know what she said on that call, what she reported on the call.
Okay.
You see, because I don't believe there was a report of a crime.
What did they tell you happened?
They didn't tell me anything. The officer was very, he was just not very helpful at all. And she called you. What did she say? Oh, you didn't get the call?
I don't answer the phone
But you get dispatched. What did the dispatch say?
to come to City Hall.
Was there a report of a crime?
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
You didn't get that far?
They tell me to go somewhere, I go somewhere.
You're not, you're a law enforcement officer. So you're not ever curious whether a law needs to be enforced?
Yeah, if I get to that point.
If you get to that point, do you see any laws needing to be enforced?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Have you broken any laws?
Wow, he was just not very helpful at all, and he said that he didn't know, he didn't get the call, he was just told to go there, and so he went there and he never even talked to the complainant.
So that's 0613.
Yeah, 06398. Here. It's hard to read that. You got a fan there or something? I'm not giving you that, but you can look at it. There's like a vacuum there or something?
No, it's just the AC. Is that 99 or 98?
I'm not sure. I didn't write it. I think it's a 9.8. It looks like he crossed it out.
Okay. Here you go. I'll be right back.
All right. Thank you. Looks like 061398. Hi, Beth. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm wonderful. Thank you. I wasn't waving you over here. I was just waving hi because.
I didn't know if you need help with an Obergen request or something.
Well, he's getting me that. I mean, I didn't really want to fill out an open records request today because, I mean, I just don't usually go through all that. You know what I mean? But he is helping me with one other thing. But I thought I could find out officers' names just by the car number, but I guess they don't.
They're not necessarily assigned officers.
Right. But if I know the car number and the time, then would that?
I wouldn't. I mean, we would have to research it because it's not something that we in records would know off the bat. So we would have to contact, like, we would have to find out from other people. So
Okay.
I don't know that we could do something immediate for you.
Okay. Well, I bet you could help me with this because you said there's only 2 female police officers.
No, we have quite a few.
Oh, I thought you said there was only
Nights and
2.
stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, then you can't because I thought I met the second one, but I didn't get her name.
I mean,
She was working Monday in the afternoon. It wasn't the Peligrino was it Peligrino or Peligrino or?
that is a male officer.
No, the one that you told me about. Did I get the name wrong? What did I just do with that paper? Huh. Oh, here it is. This is the paper you wrote. Oh, Peralta. Yeah, not Peralta. That I met a different one.
Yeah, at nights there's just 2. So.
Oh, okay. But in the day, there's many. All right, good deal. That's good. How many officers are there?
I want to say we have like 80 sworn.
How many? 80?
About 80 or so.
80. All right. I haven't in all my filming, and I have many videos of traffic stops. I haven't seen any tickets being written. And I mean, there's 2 courthouses here, right?
Well, there's the JP over there, and then there's our municipal court here.
Right. So traffic tickets would be at the municipal court, but I haven't seen any tickets, and I'm just like. Somebody must be writing tickets because, I mean, that's what the municipal court is for.
Right. Well, municipal courts for tickets and Class C violations, things like that. So, not everybody writes tickets. Our officers try to be, friendly with the community and work with them. So a lot of times it's just about education.
Right. That's nice. Yeah, no, I'm not advocating for more tickets.
Right.
I mean, actually, I'm advocating for tickets to the right people, or the right persons, I should say. The people should not be getting tickets. The persons should be. And, that's what all the codes say. No person shall do this or shall do that, But the persons are, like that guy coming right there. See, he's using the roads for profit or personal gain. You can tell. You see he's got that crane and you know what I mean? He's out there making money, right? Like a UPS driver or a taxi driver. Those are persons. And those are, they're doing commerce, right? And the Commerce Clause in the Constitution gives the government authority to regulate commerce. So they're the ones that should be getting tickets. And there's plenty of them. There's so many of them to pull over, but they don't get pulled over. It's the people that get pulled over.
I don't know. I'm in here. I'm not.
No, I know, but I mean, you go out into the real world and you see. You know what I mean? You don't see like bus drivers getting pulled over. You don't really see people like taxi cab drivers getting pulled over. What you see is the people getting pulled over.
There's commercial vehicle enforcement. There's like whole units.
On truck big rigs, definitely. They get pulled over and weighed and inspected and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm talking about more like taxi cabs, and I mean, there's all kinds of them. Uber drivers, there's plenty of them, and if they go 1 mile over the speed limit, I have no problem. Give them a ticket. You know what I mean? Charge them whatever.
Right.
But the people, they're different, right? They are not subject to those codes. They're just not, unless they hurt someone. Then there's a victim. You know what I mean? And that changes things. I know you're busy, Beth. I'll talk all day. You have to walk away from me. It's okay. She's very friendly. I like her a lot.
She's a really nice lady. So looking at the call, I can only assume what's going on because it is kind of vague what's on the call.
Okay, what does the call say? That's what I want to know.
It just says that there was someone with a camera taking pictures
Uh-huh.
of the buildings,
Uh-huh.
and that's pretty much it.
There was someone with the camera taking pictures of the building.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're an officer. So if you get a call like that, okay, the officer that was there yesterday, he didn't seem to understand the difference between a report of a crime and a report.
Okay.
Right? Like lots of police departments put up signs that say, if you see something, say something. But they don't say, if you see a crime, report a crime. You see the difference? And so now we've got everybody and their grandma calling the police because they see something. They don't see a crime, but they see something. And so they call the police, and the police get there, and this is how people get killed. Okay, the people. Police officers are not people, don't get me wrong. This is not how police officers get killed. This is how the people get killed. Because somebody makes a call, right? And then the dispatch, it goes from dispatch to the police, and somewhere along the line, nobody thinks to question, did they report a crime?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
clearly you would know as a sworn officer that somebody filming City Hall is not a crime. It's a First Amendment protected activity, correct?
Yeah, you can film and record.
Just like I can film you right now.
Yeah.
Right? I have a right to do
We'll
it.
all be recorded.
Right, but that's what the call was for. That's what you just told me, was the report was somebody was filming and taking pictures of the building.
Well, no, you asked me what was on the call. I don't know exactly what.
Right, that's what was on the
whatever
call.
The officer addressed out there.
That's why the
and
officer
he
was
told-
called out
He
there.
told you when he made contact with you was what the reason they were out there for.
No, he didn't tell me anything. I have it on video. He didn't tell me anything because he didn't know. But, or maybe he did and he lied. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that call, what you just listened to the call, or was it written down, or what?
It's just a call slip.
A call
Yeah,
slip.
it's written down.
Okay. Can I inspect the call slip? Like, can I take a picture of it?
No, that's something. No, then that's when you'd have to actually, because we still have to make a document of it. I can't have you just take a picture of our system.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
But let's say that you were the responding officer to that. Okay? Now, somebody calls in and they say that there's a report of some...
I didn't get your name. I'm sorry.
It's David.
David.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, David. I'm not there, and I don't speculate.
No, but
I
what
don't-
I'm saying
I
is you've
don't say-
already admitted, I already got you on camera saying that you can't refuse service for sunglasses or my hat or my backpack or because I'm filming. And I already got you on camera saying that it's a First Amendment protected activity that I can film, right? In that call, I already got you on camera saying that that's what that call was for. So it's a little late to try and back out now, officer.
I'm just saying I don't speculate on what you're.
You've already done it. You didn't know you were doing it, but I got you already. You've already done it. It's too late.
I know,
Okay,
it's
you might as well just continue on and be truthful with one of the people right now instead of trying to back the blue line.
Okay.
Because
I'm not
this
gonna
is-
say what I'm gonna do when I'm out there because I wasn't there.
No, I'm not asking you to speculate on what you would do, but what I am trying to say is that if you were to receive a call like that, okay, I would hope that when you get there, you would say, okay, there's no crime. I'm going to leave now. Right? I'm not trying to get you to respond to that. I'm just saying that's what I would hope you would do. You know, I mean, at the most, or, you know, what would be even better is if you would tell the caller, you know, don't do this again. You're wasting resources.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just from the people, one of the people to the police, you know? Because that's how we get a disconnect. You know what I mean? But what this guy did was he wanted to stand there until I left. Right? And that's unacceptable.
Well, we can't say what people feel or what they're thinking or what they see at times. So
No,
I
that's
can't
correct.
say,
I
like,
can't, I'm not
can't tell-
asking you to speculate on that.
Well,
I mean,
no. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is that we can't tell someone not to call.
Well, for this
because
purpose,
we
yeah.
don't know exactly what they see or what's going on.
Well, he didn't even make an attempt to find out. He never talked to her. See, he walked
Was
in.
there only one officer there?
No, there was 3 total officers.
Okay.
But at first there was only 2, and they never talked to the caller until way later. But when they got there, they just stood by me and like hovered like gang members. And what had happened was a city employee had called in, and so you guys are city employees, and all of a sudden I'm the bad guy when I'm one of the people documenting what public officials do on the tax dollar dime, right? And that's my right to do. And she felt like she could call the cops for that, but they walked in and they didn't even ask her, why did you call the police? They didn't ask.
Okay.
Right? They never
I don't know.
went to talk to the caller or anything. They just stood there like they were going to intimidate me into leaving. You see, I mean, I know standard procedure. When you get a call, you go in and you talk to the caller first.
We don't always operate the same way.
Well, if there's 2 officers, one will go and talk to the caller and the other will stay with the suspect. But in this case, there was no suspect of a crime. I mean, you read the call report, and the call was for somebody taking pictures and video of the building. That's not a crime,
Yeah.
right? And you would know that's not a crime,
Yeah.
right? Okay, and so I would not be a suspect in that instance.
I don't know. I wasn't there, sir.
Well, if somebody calls and says there's a guy walking down the road and he's filming, he's on the sidewalk and he's filming, right? And some people might think that's suspicious, right? Lots of things could be suspicious to lots of people. But wouldn't you, as an officer, make the distinction between, okay, suspicious and suspicious of a crime? There's a big difference. This person is suspicious versus this person is suspicious of committing a crime. There's a difference, right?
Sir, okay.
This seems like first grade material to me, okay? Like when you...
Well then, I mean, if you I mean, do you know then?
Do I know what? The difference?
It's a first grade.
Yeah, I know that. Like, I hear officers all the time, they say, you're suspicious, right? Or, but that's not suspicious of committing a crime.
Okay.
You see, there's a big difference.
All right. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well,
as far as today?
you've been very helpful already. I just hope that, maybe you take some of the things I'm saying to heart, right? Because there's a lot of calls every day. You guys are very busy,
Yes.
right? And, because of that, what happened 2 days ago is why I'm in here taking up your time right now, right? So it's a spiral effect and it goes on and on and on, right? And there's lots of calls every day, but how many of those calls are actually reports of crimes?
I wouldn't know.
Well, you wouldn't
you'd
know,
have to see that.
but certainly you get called out, if you're out in the field too, you get called out to calls that aren't crimes. They were never even going to be crimes. What?
There are times, yeah. I mean, there's.
Right?
Yeah.
And I mean, when you get there, I would hope that you'd say, there's no crime here. Thank you for calling in, but there's no crime here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go now. All right? Yeah. And your name was Officer what again?
Hester?
Hester?
Hester.
How do you spell it?
Hester.
Okay, and what's your badge number?
996.
996. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Yeah. Press on. Assemble forth. Amble about. Like, comment, subscribe, spread the word. Yeah.
Beatmaster by the name of Bates, smoking more than all 50 states combined. Yeah, right, I gotta stay on the grind. I got no money, so my weed's on my mind. I hit the club, but you know I can't dance. 7 and 7 in my cutoff chance. Tie that shirt in my long ass hair. What part of how I look makes you think I care?